What's going on? Welcome to another video. This is Sunny from Personal Mastery Quest, and today we're talking parallel realities again. Let's go. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably remember I made a video. It was a vlog a while ago, a couple of months ago. It was just my day in a park, and all I was talking about was parallel realities. Well, today I'm in a different park. This is in Manhattan, all the way downtown by the World Trade Center. So it might be still a little noisy. There's a lot of helicopters going around, background noise, children in the back of the park. So I hope that the ones with the sensitive ears forgive me. But for this video, you'll have to deal with it. Today I'm in a different park. I think this is called Rockefeller Park, and I'm talking about parallel realities again. Good news is, since that last video, experientially my knowledge and my experience with parallel realities has grown, and now I have a better understanding of what parallel realities really are and how we can use this concept to create the best life that we want. Having a good and accurate understanding of what parallel realities are is absolutely crucial in this whole creating your own reality thing. When you're stepping into your power as creator, when you're getting into empowerment and spirituality, if you learn what parallel realities really are, one, it'll dissolve most of your fears and worries. Two, you'll never have to worry about the means to achieve your goal ever again. The question, how will I achieve this goal, will never come up for you again if you properly understand what parallel realities are. And really a lot of your fears and worries come from that one question where it's like, you know, how will I achieve this goal? How will I get the means to achieve the goal that I want? So that most of those are going to be dissolved. And the last one, and this one is pretty big too, is that your concept of time and past and future will begin to dissolve as well. As you begin to practice what I'm talking about in this video, your concept of time and being held down by the past and constantly being fixated either in the past or the future, it will be dissolved more and more as you continue to practice what I'm talking about in this video. All right? So before I actually talk about and elaborate on what parallel realities are, I want to talk about first the conventional worldview. The conventional worldview, which creates these beliefs and fears and worries about, man, how am I going to achieve my goal and whatnot, and this concept of time. So the conventional worldview is that there's this one physical reality, right? It's just this one reality in which this world exists, in which all of these people exist, and within this one reality, we have to get things, we have to accumulate things, we have to secure our well-being and achieve our goals. Just within this one limited reality where there are limited resources, limited abundance, limited money, limited opportunities, limited jobs and whatnot. So that's a conventional worldview. Just thinking that there's one reality. Within this reality, everything else exists. That is the worldview that we are really brought up with, that is the worldview of the world that we are born into. So that is essentially what you have to transcend, because that worldview, it does not serve you. It only serves your fears. It only serves external conditioning. So that worldview is just not accurate. That there's this one reality within which you have to accumulate and secure your well-being. And if you continue to live with that worldview, you won't really be that successful in creating your own reality, because you will always focus more on your fears and what is lacking within this reality. So what is more accurate? A worldview, a paradigm, a system that as you develop on your spiritual journey, you will experientially realize is this. Okay, before that, I had to quickly relocate. Now I am inside the park. That place was too noisy. There were too many helicopters and planes going around. I feel like it's still gonna be a decent amount of noise here, but it'll probably be better. But all right, let's get back to it. The more accurate worldview of reality is that you are not your body or mind. You are your awareness. And your awareness has access to infinite parallel realities that are equally as real as the one that you are currently experiencing. We're getting a little abstract here, so stay with me. It'll start to make sense. What you are experiencing right now is simply one variation, one aspect of the infinity that you have at your disposal. Even what you are experiencing right now, as you are watching this video, just watching me speak, you are constantly, moment by moment, shifting to another parallel reality and another parallel reality and another parallel reality as I'm speaking, as you're listening, moment by moment by moment. Reality flickers in and out. It's like a flickering light, but it happens so fast that you cannot perceive of it. Your consciousness cannot perceive of it. Reality exists as, the best way I could explain it is, as photo frames, which are just coming at you so fast that it creates an illusion of continuity and time. Just like you're watching this video right now, what you're watching is not necessarily a moving image. I'm not moving anywhere, right? But it looks like that, and it looks like my hands are moving and my mouth is moving and everything, because it's so many thousands of photos that are taken at such a fast rate that are just coming in front of your eyes so fast that you cannot perceive that it's just a bunch of still images. Rather, you think it's a moving video. Reality is the same way. You are not experiencing anything which you're actually changing. You cannot change reality. You can simply only choose another one. So every moment, you're going through so many different parallel realities. And every image that you're going through, every photo that you're going through is complete. It is whole. It is frozen. It has no time. It has no past or future. It simply just is. It rests as complete, that whole reality. Maybe there's one reality where my hand is right here, and then there's one reality where my hand is right here, and thousands of millions of realities between my hand being here and my hand being here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we say creating your reality, we don't mean that there's this one reality and then you create stuff within it, that you change stuff within it. What we mean is that you're simply choosing a bunch of different realities which also exist, which are also just as real as the one that you're currently experiencing, and we're choosing to experience those, because that is the power that we have as awareness, as consciousness. The little self that you are identified with, the small self, which believes that there's this one reality in which you have to create change, has no power, really. That's why, you can work really hard or you can do a lot, but sometimes still get no results. It's because that worldview is flawed. And to actually experience abundance and well-being in that worldview, you need to work really hard. You need to take a lot of action. However, your true will, your true power, your free will lies in the ability to choose a different reality. And that's essentially what I teach in my program as well. How to go about this creating process with that paradigm. Reality is frozen in time. The only reason you think that there's movement is because it's so many frames of reality constantly coming at you. Perhaps like million or however many per second, per nanosecond, that you cannot perceive of this. And you could look at many spiritual teachings out there. You could look at a lot of even religious teachings from the Buddhist teachings. The Buddha said this, that reality is actually gone half the time. It's not even here. It doesn't exist half the time because it's flickering in and out. But it's flickering so fast between one image and the next image and the next image, between one reality and the next reality and the next reality. It's so fast that you cannot perceive of this. And this creates this sense of continuity, right? Where you think that there's a past or a future. However, a more accurate viewpoint is that there's just the now. This is all that there ever is. And every single now, your consciousness is just choosing to project a different image, a new image. Now, all your life you've been doing this process unconsciously. You don't even know you're doing it. That's why you feel like you have no power. That's why you feel like you're experiencing a life that you didn't choose to experience. However, when we are in this process of creating our own reality in the spiritual path, that's what we want to get better at, is getting to choose the photo frames that we want to manifest in our now. What is the now? It is you. It is your consciousness. It is your awareness. There's nothing outside of this awareness right here and now. So why does this worldview help you get rid of your fears? Why does it help you get rid of your thinking about the means? Is because you cannot change reality, right? You cannot change this one photo frame or these couple of photo frames that you're experiencing right now. There's nothing to change. You simply have to choose something else. It's not like you do this in this reality so that you can get to that one. You're simply choosing that reality. You don't have to do anything within this particular reality in order to experience that one, but rather just make the decision with your awareness, which is a different process. Make the decision to experience something else. Now, when you make the decision to experience something else, and you are on the way, your consciousness is now in the process of manifesting that reality that you have chosen. On a physical level, it will make sense to you. Opportunities might flow into your reality, your current reality, as you're on the way there. You might meet certain people. You might get a job opportunity or whatnot. And so it will make sense to your logical mind. However, what's happening on a subtler spiritual level is that your consciousness is simply manifesting in the now a different frame where different things exist. Different opportunities exist, different people are surrounding you. So that's why you don't have to worry about the means, because you don't have to create anything. You don't have to necessarily do something to change reality in order to get to where you want to go. You simply have to make the decision and remain in alignment and know moment by moment that you are creator, that your reality, the one you have chosen, is manifesting in the now. And you have to embody its energy right now. Nothing is getting you there. Nothing is changing what currently exists to get you there. You're simply manifesting that frame where different things already exist in the now. So again, this is something that I go a lot more in depth in my coaching. So I don't want to go too far into this today because it is a complex topic, right? It took me a while to understand too and truly realize at a deeper level. But through this, you can create such profound changes in your life. You can change yourself. You can change your health. You can change everything. This view also gets rid of your perspective on time, or it dissolves your perspective on time because you realize that nothing's actually moving. It's simply that your consciousness is manifesting a different frame of reality in this now. Nothing is moving. Nothing is changing. It's simply because these frames are coming one after the other in the now. There's this sense of continuity, this sense of moving forward. However, the previous photo frame is not causally related to this current photo frame. And the one that you experience tomorrow will not be connected to this current photo frame. Past is not the source of the present and the future. Instead, consciousness is the cause for reality in any given moment. In any given moment, your state of being is what is determining what is going to come next, not what you experienced in the past or how your performances was in the past. For example, let's say you're about to go give a speech, and you're worried because previous times when you've tried to give a speech, it's gone really bad. Well, what's going to hinder you from giving a good speech is not your past or you projecting the past. It's simply your belief in the now and your state of being in the now that is constantly projecting that I'm bad at giving speeches. So that's what you'll create. That's the frame that you'll manifest in your reality now. Infinite frames exist. You can experience anything and everything As long as you can imagine it, that frame exists. That is what the alternative space is. That is what the space of variations is. When we talk about reality transurfing terms, is that everything already exists. What currently is manifest is simply one variation, one aspect, simply one frame out of the infinite different frames that exist. What most people try to do is that they try to fight their current frame to change the current frame. That's why they fail. That's what inner intention is. Outer intention is you simply choosing a different frame and manifesting it in your now little by little, or maybe all at once, who knows. The more you allow, the more this process will actually move forward, you know? And that all depends on your state of being. There are a couple different factors on how to choose the frame, you know, how to allow this process of unfoldment of the frame manifesting in your now. But everything already exists. You don't need to create anything. You don't need to change anything. You cannot change anything. Every frame of reality exists, timelessly perfect, unchangeable. It's like a photo that was taken a while back. You can't change that photo. It's just the way it is. You can choose a new photo, but you can't change that photo. So there's nothing to get in this frame. Just simply start to choose different photo frames, different frames of reality in which what you want exists. The well-being you want exists. And a large part of that is actually embodying the energy of that frame in the now, because the now is where it will manifest. So stop waiting till you get to that frame to feel how that frame will feel. Rather, activate that right here. And that's another aspect of creating your own reality. We're getting deep into this today. It's just how you feel is completely detached from what you are experiencing. That's something that you have to realize on this journey. Only then can you activate the energy of what you want in your current physical manifested reality. Beautiful day, by the way, to discuss a dense topic. I'm about to meet up with a friend and go to this building called The Vessel that just opened up recently here, and it's apparently supposed to be beautiful, so I'm just waiting for her. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to get to say today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is the whole process that I'll be breaking down and really helping people with in my new coaching program, which I've been working on, and it's going to be amazing. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below and check it out. But other than that, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.